cigarettes and I walk the floor. Count the cigarettes and walk in the floor again. Count the cigarettes and walk the floor. 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 Count the cigarettes, walking the floor again. It's such a drag when you're not here that you won't turn up as my greatest fear. I sit alone and I quietly wait, and then I hear you at the garden gate, counting the seconds and walking the floor again. When you're not here, then I fret and think as the clock ticks on, my heart will sing. Stand at the window is my fate. Think of me when next you're late, counting the seconds and walking the floor again. I sit for a minute in my easy chair, stand up again and I comb my hair. I go to the window for a while and then it's time to count the seconds again. Count the seconds and I walk the floor. Count the seconds and I walk the floor. Count the seconds and walk the floor. Count the seconds and I walk the floor. Count the seconds, walking the floor again. And I walk the floor. Count the seconds 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 and I'm walking the floor again. Count the seconds and I walk the floor. Count the seconds and walk the floor. Count the seconds and walk the floor. Count the seconds and walk the floor. Count the seconds, walking the floor again. It's such a drag when you're not here that you won't turn up is my greatest fear. I sit alone and I quietly wait, and then I hear you at the garden gate, counting the seconds and walking the floor again. When you're not here, then I fret and think as the clock ticks on, my heart will sing. Stand at the window is my fate. Think of me when next you're late, counting the seconds and walking the floor again. Well, count the seconds.
Hop the bobble did bring me sunshine.
Bring me sunshine.
In your smile.
In your smile.
Make me happy.
Make me happy.
All the while.
Oh, wow.
In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening and welcome to episode. That's not what episode it is it? It's 133, not 131. We've already had 131. It's episode 133. 133 hours of music, fun and banter and silliness. So, welcome back. It's what day is it today? Monday. Monday, and it's a bit chilly. There's the weather forecast. So, meanwhile, because it's chilly, bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Yeah. Hello, good evening, and welcome. So, yes, it's a Monday night. I hope you enjoyed your Sunday last night, and I hope you had a nice day today doing whatever people do on a Monday. They're all the same day anyway now. Yes, we have a special guest, Lew Lewis, on this evening. All sorts of quite diversified, if that's the right word, songs. Meanwhile, Louis Primo. First of all, Alex would like you to like and share. Like and share, like and share.
Make sure you like and
special
share.
competition prizes, Vivien of Holloway. Oh, it's all going on tonight.
Huge prize tonight. Huge, huge.
Every time it rings, burns from heaven.
Shoo-ba-doo-ba.
Don't you know it's cloud contains, burns from heaven.
Shoo-ba-doo-ba.
You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is up above, upside down. Cheering for a fortune and sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you've got to have showers, baby. So when it's raining, baby, don't be under a tree. God prepares from heaven for you and me, here, boy. Every time it rains, don't you know it's cloud contains? Every time it rains, don't you know it's cloud contains? Find your fortune falling all of town. Shut your umbrella. It's upside twiddle up. Hippers up, doopers out. Hippers up, zippers in. Here, Bobby boy. Oh, Bobby zippy. Oh, hey. Oh, Johnny. When it's raining, baby, don't run the tree. Up pens from heaven, pens from heaven, pens from heaven for you and me. Yeah. All right. Lovely. So, yes, welcome once more. Who have we got watching? While I have my tea quickly.
Say hello to a few people while you have your tea.
Quickly.
Scrolling right back up to the top, we've got Veronica says, hello, Jive Aces and Jive Aces family. We've got Tony, Dean Corrigan. We've got Graham. We've got Marion. We've got Mark in northwest London. We've got Helen. We've got Jim from Higham Ferries. Graham Lawrence, Richard and Annabelle are back. We've got Terry, we've got Martin, Paul, Steve, Susie Gurnett, Ian Hartley, and the beat goes on. He says, hello, looking forward to tonight, says Jane. Deb's from Chelmsford, that's where my wife's from. Over on YouTube, we've got Hempcat64. Some of them commented as early as like 5:20 something.
5:20? I reckon they just turned on YouTube, put us on, and then
just left
made
it.
dinner or something.
Probably. Hepcat64, Charlie from Utrecht, Johnny from South Philly,
two Charlies.
Alan Wheatley from Evesham, Frank from Netherlands, Keith, that's all the same people, Wayne, Lila from Vegas, Derek
Was it
Namble.
Lila who first said she saw us at Rusty's?
Can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember. Let us
And
know.
then on Twitch, we've got Steve, we've got Keith again, Hepcat64 again, Michael Bernardi, and that's it on Twitch so far.
Right. So what a night we've got for you. Have we got a night? Yeah, we have. All right then. Yes, we have special guests. We actually have competition time, don't we? We do. Actually, competition time with the Wheel of Fortune. We do. For what? Last night's one and the night before?
No, just last night's one.
Just for last night's one.
Yes.
The other one goes
into the annals of time.
Goes on. It can go onto the sheet of destiny tomorrow.
Yes.
All right then. So yeah, we're gonna have a competition. Time's coming up. You name it. Everything's going on. Hennock, keep your eyes peeled.
We're also streaming to Vivien of Holloway's page. So hello to everyone watching.
Hello,
from there.
Vivien of Holloway people. We love Vivien, Her Majesty.
Show off your trousers.
Oh yeah, these are Vivien Holloway's trousers. Oh, but they're not her actual trousers.
No, they're your
These
trousers.
are ones. They're my trousers. Ones that she made for me personally. No, these are Vivien Holloway trousers. She makes the best, what we used to call back in the day, when we was getting them rocking clothes from places like Flip and all that. We used to call them pegs. I don't know what people call them now. What do they call them nowadays?
Pants.
Just pants. Pig peg pants. Pink
Swing
peg pants.
pants.
No, they're not swing ones. Swing ones normally have big baggy bottoms as well. So anyway, yeah, these are good pegs. Have a quick look.
Ooh,
Not that you can see much because they're dark in a dark room, but with a dark light. There you go. She makes some brilliant clothes, doesn't she? Doesn't she, Ken?
She bloody does.
She does. All right then. And now, speaking of good clothes, someone who's wearing some good clothes at the moment. Are we bringing him over here, or are we doing it from there?
Oh no, you can bring him over here, and I will.
Oh, I'm going to bring him over here. Oh, Vince is going to carry him over. It's really like that Steve Martin film with The Man with Two Brains, where they move the brain around in a jar. Yes, we've got him. There you go. Yeah. Now you can see up my nose. That's good. Come on a minute. There you go. He's on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, up and coming star, and believe it or not, you probably won't believe it, he's younger than us as well. Lew Lewis.
How you doing? Hello. How are you?
Good. Is he coming out over the airwaves? Should be. Okay, let's know, people. So, Lew Lewis, whoa, look at that shirt. That is bright and pink.
Yeah, Vivien of Holloway special, this one.
It's got to be done. Well, that's how we actually got to know you, I think, for a few.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, she knows everybody. And then for those who are at the Big Jive all day in March, which we did just before, end of February, just before the lockdown started, luckily.
So at the end of February, 29th.
It's like so at the end of February. So at the end of February, it was a date that doesn't exist.
If it was a different year,
Exactly, it wouldn't have been a leap year. So all the girls were inviting people to marry them. All right then, so yeah, Lew Lewis was there performing amongst others, and you may have seen him. He performed lovely. I've got a great vocabulary, and great and lovely. All right, so I want to jump speeches. Anyway, so how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Been keeping busy in this current situation we're under.
What have you been up to? I know you've been streaming a bit yourself.
Yeah, been streaming myself. Been doing a lot of live shows with my band. Been writing a lot more new music as well now, which is nice. I've had the chance to write, so we've been getting down with it and writing new music, which is always good.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's always good to keep the original music coming out because it keeps the genre going. It keeps it alive. So is that going to be out on a new album some point?
Yeah, we're looking to record in August time, and hopefully it'll be out sort of in the winter, sort of roughly about October, November, hopefully. So,
fantastic.
So it goes before Christmas and all that.
Quick turnaround. Yeah, Christmas presents.
Where are you recording? Sugar Ray's?
It's going to be at Shack Studios in Essex. Mr. Paul Richardson, Laura B's other half. It might be recording there, hopefully. So. It's got a good sound there.
Are you watching, Laura? Yes. We've known Laura B for a long time. We first saw Laura B in a jazz festival in Clacton, and she was singing with a jazz band, singing rhythm and blues stuff, like old blues music. And then we discovered that she used to be Ken's next door neighbour.
Oh, wow.
How old would she have been?
Oh, she was like 5.
She was like 5 or 6 years old. And Ken was a little tiny bit older than that, not much older. And he was a teenager. And he would be playing rockabilly and rock and roll and R&B in his bedroom. And their bedrooms backed onto each other. And they never met until all those years later. And then she was singing the music. So he must have...
Influence.
Yeah, so you rock and roll fans out there, when you play your music loud in your bedroom, you're influencing people. You're influencing the next generation of performers in the next room. So how did you get into the music yourself?
I sort of used to listen to a lot of music. It was through my dad used to like a lot of rock and roll. He was quite into it. You know, wasn't on the scene so much, but he always enjoyed rock and roll. And I first listened to sort of artists such as Lonnie Donegan, Eddie Cochran, Gene Vincent, all them sort of artists. They're the first influences for me.
Great.
Yeah, so a bit of skiffle, bit of rock and roll to start with, which is good.
Can't beat a bit of skiffle. We're going to do a bit of skiffle later. We're doing I'm Satisfied with My Gal, Chas McDevitt number.
Yeah, good song. Good song.
But Lonnie Donegan was almost like the British rockabilly.
Yeah.
Because, he was doing it before. He was recording Rock Island Line in the studio at the same time Elvis was recording That's All Right Mama.
Yeah.
In the Sun studio. But it got released a year later or something, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, amazing. So what time can we promote your stream? When did you stream regularly?
Yeah, I sort of try and stream once a week with the band or on my own. So you can catch that on Lew Lewis Official. You can find it on there. Or Lew Lewis's All-Star Trio on Facebook. You can find either side. So you can see a stream on there once a week.
Brilliant. And then, so with the album, what label are you on then? What label it would be on?
Well, it'd be on Shack Studios is the actual label it is.
Oh, right.
So it's studio in Essex, but they record people such as Jackson Sloan and artists like that. So a lot of R&B artists. They do a lot of rockabilly stuff now, which is good.
Nice.
So we'll be on there. Previous albums I was on Western Star Records in Bristol, but I just tried to do something a little bit different this time, a bit more closer to home recording.
A bit of a schlep in Bristol.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drive. It's great, but just wanted to try and get something close to home so I can keep in the studio and focusing all the time and coming back and forth, instead of leaving it once a week, So, looking forward to it anyway. So it should be good. August time, hopefully, we'll be recording again.
Lewis, people are asking where you're from.
I'm from Maidstone in Kent. I might sound like I'm from London, but I'm actually from Kent.
Over the border from Essex.
So now to everyone else, we're from Essex, we sound like we're from London, and it sounds like from London because everyone moved out of London. I think that's why we.
That's it. Yeah.
Spread out. London will probably go up to Manchester one day.
Yeah.
It'll be up there because where we're from in Essex used to be. I always used to call it Essex. Now it's the London Borough of Havering. Oh. So it's actually a London borough now. So there you go. In the old days, it was countryside where Henry VIII used to go hunting. So I don't know. Hey? Oh yeah, Ken's saying you've got any gigs coming up?
Well, obviously, current situation. We had a lot of gigs cancelled this year, been moved to next year, but we managed to get a gig during lockdown for August the 22nd in Cornwall, the Clay Country Rocking Club down in Cornwall. So nice. Saturday, 22nd of August, that one. So
Saturday the 22nd of August. Cool. Make a note of that in Cornwall.
Yeah.
A drive. I'll be beautiful though.
Yeah, be a good time. So looking forward to performing again anyway, live. So it'd be nice.
Lucky sod.
Lucky. Yeah, after spending a good percentage of our lives in front of a live audience on stage for the past 3 months, we've been singing to this lovely camera just there. Quite interesting. But we know, luckily, with the modern technology and all the comments and everything, keep them going, that someone's watching. So, I'm going to do the live stream.
That's it.
So it's good. We've done a couple of things now, other festivals, virtual festivals, where you don't get the response. And you're like, oh, I wonder if they liked it. You just don't know. You assume they do, and there's no applause or anything. So we have our own little applause thing on here that Alex has got.
Here it goes. Hold on.
Oh, does it work with him on as well? Oh, there you go. Don't know. Canned applause. So at least we feel good.
Ego.
We know something's going on.
Lou, do you remember performing in the Isle of Wight when you were about 10?
No, I don't actually. Is that Lew Lewis from Essex? Is it the harmonica player?
I'm not sure. Is there another Lew Lewis?
There is a harmonica player, Lew Lewis.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I could tell you an interesting story about that actually.
Go on then.
I got my name, obviously Lew Lewis. My real name is Lewis, but I used to be called Lew a lot. So the stage name got changed to Lew Lewis. And when I released my first CD in Western Star, must be about 7 years ago now. What happened was it got put on HMV digital downloads, and they had a nice write-up that apparently after that I'd been in prison for a long time, robbing a bank, robbing a post office, and I'd come back to live performing. But I'd done some research, and Lew Lewis was a performer back in the late 70s. He ended up robbing a post office and then got released a few years ago, and he's still performing now. But that's my little claim to fame anyway. So a lot of people...
Is he still going?
Oh, he's still there, all there, I think.
Sorry,
that's all right.
Coming out all right. Something went funny with the iPad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm still there. But yeah, so that was my little claim to fame anyway. It was Lew Lewis back from the late 70s. People thought I was, and I started getting all these different followers that were more into blues than rockabilly, but it's still good. They still followed me, so it was all right.
There's no such thing as bad press.
No, exactly.
They must think it's a bit odd that you came back younger than you were when you left the post office.
And that's what people started realising. They started clicking on my pictures, and they thought the pictures were from the late 70s, but they were actually from about 6-7 years ago. So, so it's quite interesting.
So you're basically like they thought of you as like the blues Robin Hood of Kent or something.
Yeah, must have done. But, yeah. So that was interesting. HMV got the right up wrong completely, but got a new audience that I wouldn't have probably got before. So,
speaking of which, as you seem to have, you just cunningly have a guitar on your lap.
Yes, I do.
You fancy whacking something out? We join in, but it doesn't work with the lag, the lag that you get. But give it a bit. Give it a song for the boys and girls watching.
Okay, yeah. Shall I do a new song that I wrote sort of a couple of weeks ago? Shall I play that for you? New one?
Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
Hasn't been released yet or nothing, so I have to get his copyright. See. But I'll play it for you anyway, and see how it comes out. Right, you ready, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, she's 5 foot high, such a sweetie pie. Oh, my soul, she's mine, oh, yeah. She's such a tease, oh, man, she never lets me be. She's all mine, yes, it's true. I love her, yes, I do. I love to hold her in my arms. I'm gonna hold her tight. Well, I know sometimes we fuss and fight, but my fight for baby, she can be all right. I can be some kind of mean, but at least I know she's a really kind. She's on mine, yes, it's true. I love her, yes, I do. Wanna hold her in my arms. I'm gonna hold her tight. Yes, go now. Well, I know sometimes we fuss and fight, but my baby, she can be all right. I know I can be sometimes mean, but at least I know she's a really keen. She's all mine, yes, it's true. I love her, yes, I do. I wanna hold her in my arms. I'm gonna hold her tight. Well, I'm gonna hold her tight. Well, I'm gonna hold her tight. There you go. There's a bit of it anyway. Thank you much. There you go.
All the animals watching us outside.
Hopefully that come out all right. It sounded all right here anyway, but might sound different out there. Oh, that's all right. That's okay.
It's always good to know. It's always good to know that the younger generation, the music, they're going to carry on. Younger people are doing it and keeping the like us, doing it, still writing songs and coming out with it. I like there's a little bit of country in there as well.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of influence there, isn't there? A bit of country going on.
Yeah. What would you say? I mean, it's always a difficult question when we get asked because we like everything within our genre. But like, what is your main influence or main influences?
Well, a big influence. What music-wise, of course, quite vast. It's obviously rockabilly, hands down, quite first and foremost. Country, blues, jazz. You know, swing. What you guys do. Like a lot of reggae, ska, bit of grunge, bit of every rock, bit of everything really, bit of everything. And I like to incorporate into stuff I do, which is nice.
Well, it all goes into the melting pot.
That's it. Yeah, you know, I could come out with something sound, you know, a little bit like Nirvana, but do it rockabilly. You know, a bit of Black Sabbath mixed in, all different stuff really. just do it for a bit of fun and see what comes out, which is nice. So good mix of influence there. Yeah. So.
Hold on, Ken's got a question. I'll move the microphone across.
Well, just a question for the rocking guys, What do you use on your hair?
What do I use on my hair? What? Right, here we go. Let's have a guessing game. What do you reckon I use? What do you reckon I use? Pomade or gel or anything? What do you reckon?
Well, I imagine it's pomade, not Dax or Blue Magic or Royal Crown.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. I mean, I usually use pomade, usually Royal Crown, but what I've got in tonight is bit of L'Oreal actually. So, and it goes off like cement, so it doesn't move, which is nice. So but I usually use Royal Crown and things like that. Really, Royal Crown's quite nice. It's easy to wash out because I used to use black and white, but obviously it take a few days to come out your hair. So sort of So
I used to use Royal Crown and black and white and everything.
Yeah.
No, I spray on stage. I spray mine with at the end. I spray it with something called, I don't know what it is, Giovanni or something. It does it. It's like really, it's like natural, organic, stronghold thing. So the same thing. Otherwise, like looks good for it, but like for an entire show with your hair like that, it ends up looking like a soggy beetle or something. Right.
That's it.
You say something? Okay. So Ken's getting his blue crown out and he's sending you some. Nice. All right. So are we doing all right for time?
Wrap it up.
Oh, really? Oh my God. We're going to have to end off soon. Is he giving a question? Oh, you're doing it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to do a competition later time. We're all like mutual friend Vivien of Holloway. Vivien of Holloway's giving it. How much is it?
100 quid voucher.
Blimey, I want that. Vivien of Holloway is giving away tonight £100 worth voucher. For the Americans, that's still £100. Still £100. $111. I don't know. Used to be half, didn't it? And anyway, so we'll be doing a competition question later. Thanks very much, mate. It's really nice.
No worries, Ian. Thank you.
Keep going. We'll put your link. We can put his link or something on their Facebook page as well.
In the video description, there is a link to his Facebook page. So you just click on that afterwards.
Fantastic. And then you can see his. When's your next stream? Do you know?
It probably be this. Should be this Friday. Should be this Friday.
Coming.
Definitely be Friday. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And
that's a good idea. Lew. On Saturday we've got a summertime swing special with lots of guests sending in little videos. So you can send us one for on Friday or before Friday or Saturday show. I'll send you an email about it.
Yeah,
no worries. But because we can't do summertime swing, we're going to do like a 2-hour-long special or something and have guests send a song or something, or even just a message, whatever, just to make it into a summertime swing special. All right then.
All right,
thanks very much.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Thank you for having me on the show. I do appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen. Here's Vic, mate. Thank you. Cheers. See you later. Cheers, mate. All right then. A lovely young chap. Say the music ain't dead. The music is going on forever. Like the show must go on. The 50s have now gone officially longer than, obviously, well, way longer than the 50s, but they've gone on longer than the century now, almost, than the rest of the century. All right, so what are we doing now? Big John Fordham on the tenor saxophone, biggest Jonas Fordamus Maximus, with a bit of Right Now, Right Now. Yeah, Big John. Right now, right now. Right now. Woo. All right then, all right then. What's the consensus? What are people saying then? How are they today?
Oh, they're wonderful. Love the trombone, Alex, says Kenneth. Thanks, Kenneth.
Thinking of taking it up, aren't you?
And not just because one of my middle names is Kenneth. And his name is Kenneth.
Lots of Kenneths. All right then. As promised, we're going to do a bit. I'll put my ukulele down now. We're going to do a bit of skiffle, and we're going to do the Chaz McDevitt one. And I'm satisfied with my gal. Yes, need the. Hey, all you skiffle fans. She don't need no.
She does.
Oh no, she don't.
Yes, she does.
I'm satisfied with my gal. Well, she ain't got no.
Yes, she has.
Oh no, she ain't.
Oh, yes, she has.
I'm satisfied with my gal. Got big blue eyes, curly hair, dimple on her chin, long neat legs, pretty little feet. Oh, what a darling she has been. Will she let me?
No, she won't.
Oh yes, she will.
Oh, no, she won't.
I'm satisfied with my gal. Yes, yes, yes. No, she ain't got no.
Yes, she has.
Oh no, she ain't.
Oh, yes, she has.
I'm satisfied with my gal. Oh, she don't wear no.
Yes, she does.
Oh no, she don't.
Oh, yes, she does.
I'm satisfied with my gal. Got big blue eyes, curly hair, dimple on her chin, running legs, pretty little feet. Oh, what a darling she has been. Will she let me?
She won't.
Oh yes, she will.
Oh, no, she won't.
I'm satisfied with my gal. Well, she don't need no.
She does.
Oh no, she don't.
Oh, yes, she does.
I'm satisfied with my gal. Well, she ain't got nowhere. Oh no, she ain't.
Oh, yes, she does.
I'm satisfied with my gal. Got big blue eyes, curly hair, dimple on her chin, long neat legs, pretty little feet. Oh, what a darling she has been. Will she let me?
She won't.
Oh yes, she will.
Oh, no, she won't.
I'm satisfied with my gal. That's what I mean. I'm satisfied with my gal. Shave and haircut. It's that time. Italian time. Hey, ciao, grazie.
Buonasera Ian, come stiamo?
Stiamo bono.
Bene, bene. I'm not going to be very long tonight because I have a new friend to look after,
And you guessed.
a new guest, and it's a baby swallow. Aw. Alex and I rescued a baby swallow that fell from the nest since yesterday and fell again today. So we don't know if it was put in the wrong nest or what, but anyway, so we decided to look after this baby.
You're not
So
going to introduce him?
he's asleep.
Oh,
Yeah, they sleep at this time. So hopefully, and plus, you know, he's only been with us a few hours, since like 2 o'clock or something. So he's still getting used to the Jive family.
He's not ready for TV yet.
He's not ready for TV right now, but it absolutely is very cute. And I christened it J26. J for July 26th, because that's the day we found him. There you go.
26.
J26.
And you've been hunting for him, haven't you?
I've been hunting. I've been like a real mom. I've been like looking online how to look after this little fella. because you can't just feed in apple or bananas or or taralli or spaghettis. They eat insects, so and particularly flying insects. So I've been hunting from what I could find really in the around. It wouldn't eat anything that is on the ground and like lives in the dirt. Didn't want to do that. So I had to find moths and flies and we had a few spiders and things like that. It's been okay. So and now he's just trying to sleep. He's just going. And when I do he stops. I think he wants to talk to somebody.
Oh, that was quite a good impression of what? Percy Edwards, was it? Percy Edwards would have liked that. Yeah.
Was it? Oh, maybe I need to play that. I have to put like one of his tapes so that it feels like he is not lonely. So there you go. So all I have to say is I'm going to say the word swallow in Italian, which is una rondine.
Una rondine.
No, rondine.
Rondine.
Sì, una rondine.
Una rondine.
Rondine.
Una rondine.
Yes. And so it's a house martin swallow. So there you go. It's in the family of the swallows. So that's all I have time for. I'm afraid because I have to see that the little one is actually being looked on. It's the little one. Oh, it's very cute. But next time you took a picture of it, so you can.
I've got a picture. I don't know whether they wouldn't be able to see it now, but we can stick it up later or something.
Oh, someone said yes, we are giving it water as well. I made a little water trough out of a paper cup. Yes. Obviously, we walk. It's handy having all these. It's handy having all these gloves, like latex gloves around, because we obviously don't want to handle the bird with our fingers, because that might make it worse. So it's handy having all these gloves around, because we're using those to treat it and pick up things for it.
Yes.
So I made a little a trough out of a paper cup cut down.
Yes, and I've been feeding it with tweezers. I've been looking at all, how to do this stuff. But, however, if you have rescued a martin, a house martin before, and you successfully did that, send us a few tips, because we want to make sure that this one is going to be a Jive one. It has to be strong, because they're going to travel to Africa, to South Africa. So
Capistrano.
What?
What?
That's why let's go back to Capistrano.
Oh.
Capistrano.
There you go. But anyway, so any tips, please send us messages, because we definitely want J26 to be well and strong. Va bene, that's what I have for you. Arrivederci, a domani.
A domani, grazie. You got your good shoes on again. Hey. All right then. So looking for songs to choose today, we often look at birthdays and things like that. But interesting enough, rather than a birthday, actually, and we checked this on a few, I thought this would be earlier than this. But we don't have it on there. But it's fine. I remember. So basically, the first actual charts and this day in 1940, the first ever hit single. It was the first ever hit single. And basically, these were the first charts. It was the Billboard National List of Best-Selling Retail Records, the first official national music chart, July 27th, 1940. And this song went into the charts. So it was the first, basically, #1 single ever. And it went into the charts and took the top spot for 12 weeks until October the 12th, 1940. And then the tune was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 1982. So it's the #1, the first ever #1. It's the #1 of singles. And you won't be surprised to hear, but anyway, it was Tommy Dorsey, the big band, with the Pied Pipers featuring Frank Sinatra. So I never knew that, but Frank Sinatra basically had the first ever #1 single ever. And so we're going to do our own little version of it. It's a very sad song, so we didn't want to do it slow, so we're doing it our way. Not that fast though, but we're doing it. It's a very slow song. It's called I'll Never Smile Again. And if you know the original, it's very slow, sad and drawn out. I'll never smile again until I smile at you. I'll never laugh again. What good would it do? For tears would fill my eyes. My heart would realize that our romance is through. I'll never love again. I'm so in love with you. I'll never thrill again to somebody new. Within my heart, I know I'll never start to smile again until I smile at you. Smile again until I smile at you. I'll never laugh again. What good would it do? For tears will fill my eyes. My heart would realize that our romance is through. I'll never love again. I'm so in love with you. I'll never thrill again to somebody new. Within my heart, I know I'll never start to smile again until I smile at you. That was definitely a bit faster. Anyway, so yeah, we didn't want to do it all. We wanted a bit more cheerful.
Slow and miserable.
Didn't want to do it slow and miserable. It was almost a bopper there. Almost a bopper.
Well, we were
I'll
inspired.
never smile again. You. All right then.
Steve's got a funny story about a bird that happened to him today.
What's her name?
Yeah, what's her name? He says, I got hungry in town earlier, so queued at McDonald's for 15 minutes. Well, there's your immediate problem. To get a cheeseburger, I unwrapped it and went outside. I was taking my first bite from it when I got whacked hard on the side of the head, and the cheeseburger was snatched out of my mouth by a nasty seagull. Unbelievable. First burger in over 4 months. It wasn't meant to be.
It was looking after your health, mate.
Yes.
It was looking after your health.
We actually sent it.
Yeah. It was
a mate of the one we rescued.
That's what I had to work.
Oh, yeah, we do a lot of outdoor events in Eastbourne, and we have witnessed that ourselves. Opposite, was it PJ's Coffee? No, what's the coffee shop opposite the bank?
Yeah.
Coffee Republic. People sit outside on the terrace there, and many a sandwich has gone right in front of our eyes.
Yeah. And it wasn't Pete.
No, he didn't touch it.
Tony D. Corrigan always sent us a story. You've all been up to things, haven't you? He said, I went to see my doctor this afternoon. He told me I was paranoid. Well, he didn't actually say that, but I knew what he was thinking. I like that one. That's good.
So is it time? Do you think it's time?
I think it must be time.
Must be time. It must be time. It must be time now.
It's competition time.
So,
will your dreams come true? And tonight, your dreams, if you're a Vivien of Holloway fan.
So yesterday, the prize was a £20 Vivien of Holloway gift voucher, and they had to go on site. And because we had Lew on today, who also models, not only on in person but actually on her site for Vivien Holloway's men's range.
We model as well. There's a couple of us up there.
We're not on her site though.
Oh,
We should be though. Maybe
should
we
be
can
though.
sell it to her.
That's
Viv,
it.
if you're watching,
We're not doing any more Vivien promotions.
We're not quite as handsome. I think Lew's got the edge on handsome rockabilly. So anyway, so you had to go on there and tell us what one of the things that Lew was modelling, and a bunch of you did that. So you're on the wheel today, but you had to I'm going to tell you that you're supposed to go onto jiveaces.com/JiveStream and send it via there, which a bunch of people did. Some people didn't. They went on somewhere else and messaged it. Someone left a comment on one of our blogs as the answer. So it's random. So I tried to get everyone. I got everyone that did it right, and I got a bunch of people that didn't quite do it right. If you didn't do it right and I didn't get you, sorry, but it's your fault.
He was going to say tough, wasn't he?
Yeah, tough.
Ruthless.
So you have to, and I put the link in the comments as well, and more than once yesterday. So you only had to scroll back to find it because it was pinned to the top. It's not that difficult. But, so those people are on the wheel. And we're going to do the same again today because we've got a giant prize today. But let's do the wheel for yesterday first. Here we go. Bum, bada, bum, bada, bum.
There's quite a few on there, though, isn't it? It's not crowded, but there's a few on there. There you go. Are we ready? I'm ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Roseanne Padua. Roseanne Padua.
Yes.
Which is that a way of another spelling for Padua?
No, well, I don't know. Maybe.
Or something?
That's Rebecca's auntie.
Padua, isn't that pronounced in the Kiss Me Kate? Don't they sing talking about going to Padua?
I think
yeah.
actually, no, I think you're right. I think it's Italian for Padova.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
But she's Filipino.
She's Filipino, and she has an Italian name for Padua, where we went a lot of times. That's the only reason I was. We've done gigs in Padua many a time. Yes, she's Rachel's aunt.
Rebecca's aunt. And
Rebecca's
aunt. Rachel's aunt as well, because Rachel's
exactly,
Rebecca's sister.
all the aunts. There's a whole beautiful Filipino family. They all look like they're all gorgeous, glamorous Filipino girls, except for the men. They're probably gorgeous and glamorous as well. But we know all the girls. Particularly Rebecca, who's coming on
Wednesday.
This Wednesday, Rebecca Grant, who is gorgeous singer. You've seen her probably singing with us. If not, if you go to our YouTube channel, if you're not already on it, watching this, there's at least 2 videos of her. It was one of her doing Bring Me Sunshine with us live. There's one music video for Nothing's Too Good for My Baby, where she sticks my head in a key lime pie. And Spoiler alert, yep. And there's another one, which is soundy, isn't it? A black and white soundy for...
We'll show one on Wednesday anyway.
Yeah. Nothing's Too Good for My Baby, I think it is. There you go. She's lovely. She was also in Holby City for years, playing...
She's been in
Filipino nurse. Filipino nurse. And totally different to how she looks when she's singing with us. And she was in Midsummer Murders. She's in a lot of things.
Doctors. Stanley's Lucky Man.
Yeah.
Loads of TV.
When you see her, you'll go, oh, I know her. She's in lots of things. So she's an actress, singer. She's also a very good artist, painter.
Yeah.
And she has exhibitions and sells paintings. And she's putting together a one-woman show about Frida. Frida, that's the artist, not the tortoise that used to be on Blue Peter back in the 70s.
And she's also working on an anti-human trafficking campaign for which she's made a short film, which is doing the festival circuit.
Artists. Don't know what it was. She said it, and I said, she'd call it ACT because it was ACT.
She'll talk about it on Wednesday anyway.
We'll talk about Wednesday anyway. Rebecca Grant and her aunt, Rebecca's aunt, who is still glamorous. The word aunt doesn't mean unglamorous. She is a glamorous aunt who lives in Paris. We have met her on many occasions, and also very creative. And she has won this evening. So there you go. Perfect familial segue.
Yeah, it wasn't planned, honestly.
Wasn't planned at all.
So
it worked very well. Thank you very much.
today's question.
Today's question is, you have it, don't you? I thought.
Yes. So basically, you have to
Do
go.
they have to do anything weird again?
You have to do the same thing. They
Same
go
weirdness.
on to the Vivien of Holloway website. I will put the link in the comments, both now and at the end, and pin it to the top. Go to vivienofholloway.com and you go to the women's new in section and tell us what the first item on the new in section is, the style of what the item of clothing and the colour or pattern that it is.
It's not Lew Lewis modelling it.
It's not, because it's the women's new
Exactly.
in. Top of the new
It's
in
not of us.
section.
None of us either.
You've got till tomorrow, so no rush. You can do it after the show. Peruse around the site, and Rose can spend her voucher.
Yeah, it's not based on how fast you are, as long as you get it into us by tomorrow afternoon, done the way that the commentator, tater, and judge and arbiter wants it to be sent,
Yes,
which is through the
website,
through the
the
round window.
JiveStream page of the website. I will put the link in a moment.
Oh, I know. Time for a bit boogie woogie, I think, or you something else. Bit of boogie woogie now, Professor. Get some boogie. Shining through the trees. I don't the moon look lonesome shining through the trees. Don't your heart look lonely when your baby up and leaves. I'm gonna climb that mountain, find that baby of mine. I'm gonna climb that mountain, gonna find that baby of mine. Ain't had no loving for a long, long time. She got a face like a fish, shaped like a frog. Every time I love her, say you hot dog. Well, I love that girl better than I do myself. But I'm all alone on the shelf. Yeah, now play it one time. Up on a hill. Well, I got a girl who lives up on a hill. Well, she says she won't, I know she will. She got a face like a fish, shaped like a frog. Every time I love her, say, ooh, hot dog. Well, I love that girl better than I do myself. Well, I'm all alone on the shelf. All right, all right, all right. Yes, yes.
Right, I've put all the instructions and the links in the comments. I've pinned it to the top of the Facebook comments, so no excuses.
Pinned.
No excuses for getting it wrong. It's all there. You just have to read it and do it. The prize is a whopping £100 voucher for Vivien of Holloway. Thank you, Vivien, for being a generous show sponsor. I guess it's kind of a show sponsor.
I guess in a way, yeah. Vivien of Holloway. We've known her for a long time, and she's always been good and doing stuff like that, and always made lovely clothes. Back in the day when she had a stall in Kensington Market, and Rocky used to run it. And I used to go there on a Thursday afternoon. Anyway, that was a long, long, long time ago. And she used to cruise around the rock and roll clubs with a group of girls called the Dollies, and she made all their clothes. I guess that was probably before. That's probably how she got into doing the clothes. And yeah, £100, you can definitely get something with that. I think I might go in for it myself.
You're not allowed.
Oh,
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
might
go then.
suspect foul play if you won.
foul play.
Foul play.
Foul play.
And I'm not even talking about chickens.
Well, no chickens, no. Be stolen by the.
If only we were doing a Louis Jordan song then, that would have been the perfect segue.
It would have been, but we're not, because we're doing. Unless you want to do a Lew Jordan song.
No, but I'll tell you what we are doing next Monday.
What are we doing next Monday, Alex?
We're doing Choo Choo Chiboogie on request of our
That's right.
call-in guest, the legendary comedian Jimmy Cricket.
There's more. There's more.
Come here.
Coming out, there's more. That was a terrible accent. I apologise for it, but it was I had a go at it.
So
I hope George Jones wasn't watching, because he's from Northern Ireland, and he'll be
Yeah.
sending me some bad pictures.
probably. So he's coming on. So we've got Rebecca on Wednesday, Jimmy Cricket on Monday, and we've got the Summertime Swing special on Saturday with lots of guest videos and extra length episode. I'm going to update all the Facebook events.
By the
with
way,
all the
actually,
info.
we should have George Jones on.
It's not a bad idea.
George Jones, actually, he's a great singer, bass player, guitarist, and
Also a painter.
also, I was going to say, yeah, no, he actually also does good paintings. He actually, I was amazed at he on Facebook and stuff. He keeps putting up during the lockdown what he's spending his time is doing. He's painting. I don't know if he's just learnt to paint or gone back into it, but I showed he was painting a picture of a ballerina and stuff. Awesome stuff. And he's selling them online. So he put them up and people are buying them. It's amazing. So well done, George Jones. We're going to have George Jones on because he also was it's not his only claim to fame, but he also was in the band that started the Monarchs with Van Morrison, Van the Man. Yeah, now a painter, and we knew him for ages being on his radio show because he was a DJ on BBC Ulster.
No, it was UFM, wasn't it? Or UFM?
No, first it was
Ulster,
BBC Ulster when we first met him. And he used to, a champion of ours, used to play our White Cliffs of Dover on BBC all the time, and then have us on to interview us. And now, yeah. So, yeah, it's good during the lockdown to take up something else or go back to something else. I should have thought of it. I used to do art when I was at school. I should have gone back to it. All right, then. So, yes, I think we're going to do it now. Whoa, that's loud in my ear. Yeah. So we're going to do a Little Richard song for all you Little Richard fans. Never done it before. No requests, but we're just going to do it for fun. Let me think how it goes. Which song is it? Oh, it was a request. There you go. Oh, that's right. I saw it as a request. Reese Antill. That was where I got the idea from. I remember now. I remember. See, it's just like Toby again at the end of Topic. I remember. Funny, always remember at the end of the last bite or whatever it is. Here we go. See if I remember the words. Gonna tell out Mary about Uncle John. He says he has the blues, but he has a lot of fun. Oh, baby. Yeah, baby. Well, baby, having some tonight. Well, long toe Sally, she's built for speed. Got everything that Uncle John need. Oh, baby. Yeah, baby. Woo, baby. Have me some fun tonight. Saw Uncle John with bald-headed Sally. Saw him mommy coming and he back in the alley. Oh, baby. Whoa, baby. Oh, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Uncle John says he has the blues, but he had a lot of fun. Oh, baby. Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. Have me some fun tonight. Play, Professor. with bald-headed Sally. Come there, come and Annie duck back in the alley. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Have me some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Gonna have some fun tonight. Gonna have some fun tonight. Everything's alright. Well, baby, have me some fun tonight. Oh, there you go. But long tall Sally, never done that. Don't know why. But we're widening our thingies.
Not even on the Little Richard tribute.
Not in the Little Richard tribute did we do that. I don't know why. And we haven't done Good Golly Miss Molly either. We'll have to wipe that one out at some point. Anyway, I quite like that. Good ukulele song. So here we go. See if Grazia coming, but she's probably looking after our swallow. So yes, if you do know how to look after swallows, let us know. We'll keep you updated. Send you some pictures. Meanwhile, we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same spot on the dial.
Thanks to Lew.
Oh, thanks, Lew, and thanks, Vivien, and thank you to all of you. We'll meet again. Don't know where, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye-bye. Cha-cha. Toodle pip. Cheerio. TTFN. Tally-ho. See you later. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Shabba-dabba-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow night.